Hello everyone, Ryan here, and I'm back with another College Football 25 Dynasty Mode Series video, and today I continue my journey as the head coach of the Kentucky Wildcats, and what a dream start this has been so far. For this Kentucky Wildcats team, we are now sitting 8th in the nation, 6-0 on the season, 4-0 in the SEC, number 1 in the SEC, and today, our Week 8 matchup here of the 2024 season will be in Florida. We are going to the Swamp today. Florida is sitting 3-3 in the season. They're sitting 1-2 in the SEC. This is going to be such a tough atmosphere to play in. One of the toughest atmospheres we played in so far this season. We went to Ole Miss in the rain and played a great football game in that away game. And we're looking to do the same thing here against Florida. Now, if y'all remember, in that game, we got momentum with a huge turnover off the kickoff. Momentum is key in away games. You have to somehow gain momentum, silence the fans, and score some early touchdowns or get some big turnovers. Thank you all so much for all the support here on this series so far. If you all get some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more, and you can check the full playlist in the video description below if you're looking for more episodes. And I have a full Road to Glory career mode series. You can check that out as well. So, we're going to do this just like typical. We're going to take a look at the top stories. We're going to dive into the game. I do want to go over a few big recruits that committed after the last episode, and so I will have timestamps for you all in the description. You can just jump around wherever you want. If you want to go to the game, you can go ahead and do that. But as we take a look at the top stories, Oklahoma took down Texas 45-27. Oklahoma is sitting 16th ranked, and Texas was 16, and they moved out of the top 25 after that loss to Oklahoma. And then as we take a look at the Heisman race here at Week 8, you have Holden from Oregon, number 1, KJ Jefferson, UCF, number 2, Joey Aguilar, number 3, Cameron Ward, number 4, and then Cameron Rising, number 5. Would love to have somebody here for the Kentucky Wildcats sometime in this Dynasty mode win the Heisman. That would be awesome. And Alabama barely took down South Carolina. What a game. Alabama is now ranked 7th after that narrow victory. And it looks like Syracuse, number 19, beat number 4 NC State 20-17. What a game. There's some big time games this week and some big upsets as well. So just to show you all, we will do the recruiting after this episode. We have plenty of hours, 480, and that is because Trayvon Drayton, the running back I've been wanting so bad, committed to Kentucky. Tim Rooks committed to Kentucky. Let's go, 5-star. That's our first 5-star athlete who signed on to this Kentucky Wildcats team. We have Kyle Kendricks, who committed to Kentucky over Louisville, and he's the one from Lexington, Kentucky. Really wanted this player. And then we have the tight end, Colton Sanders, high-speed tight end, who's 6'2", 244 pounds. I think could be a big offensive weapon for this Kentucky Wildcat team next year. So now the sad news is Pat Flanders chose Notre Dame. The interesting thing about this one is Notre Dame, Ohio State, and Kentucky were all basically tied. And it seems like Notre Dame got that highest influence the quickest. Now, we can remove Pat off of our list because they're not going to verbally decommit to the 3rd-ranked team. They're likely only going to do the 2nd-ranked. Since Ohio State beat us, you hate to see it. Even if he says, I don't want to go to Notre Dame, he's not going to choose Kentucky since we're number 3. So we have to move this 5-star left in off the list. Now, Oscar Verducci is getting really close. We did lose out of Paris Berryman. I spent a little less time on this quarterback in the last couple weeks because we were way too low on the list. And Ray Acoin is one who went to Ole Miss, and Virginia Tech beat us out in the 2nd position. So this is another one we can remove off our recruiting board as well. We got locked out of Mitch Garrett, but that's not one we were really looking at very much. Antoine Craig is one who did choose Louisville over Kentucky. You hate to see it. From Bowling Green, Kentucky, is going to be a good middle linebacker. He is a bust, but I still think he's going to be a really good player. Now, these players we already knew about, but UK is number 2. So who knows? Maybe we go on and we win the national championship and they decommit from Georgia, Penn State, and Georgia. Georgia got 2 of them over Kentucky. Don't they know we took out Georgia in week 3? Come on. It is time. Week 8 matchup. Kentucky Wildcats, number 8 ranked team in the nation, going into Florida. We are going to the Swamp today against the 3-3 Florida Gators. This is going to be such a fun environment to play in. I don't know if fun's the word, but it's going to be a tough environment to play in. And this Florida team is 87 overall. They across the board, they have a better offense, defense. This Kentucky team is 84. So that is key for us to get momentum early, because if we don't, we are in trouble. Now, I do want to rock the chrome helmets. I want to rock the chrome helmets, and I also want to rock the black cleats. So that's what we're going to go with here for this away game today. And it is time. Let's go ahead and take down the Florida Gators in the Swamp today. Let's go.
Welcome to the Swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on another team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
What a tough environment. They're 87 overall in a away game. If they get momentum, they're going to play like a 95 overall team. Playing away in this game is on another level.
Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway.
Let's stay focused. Going to keep playing smart Kentucky football. Run the ball, not make mistakes.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida's offense takes the field for the first time today. And there he is, the man, David, that they build this entire attack around.
And it's so nice to have a guy that makes everything easy for the people around him. The quarterback plays better because the feature is clear who that is.
And we all hold our breath every time this guy touches the football. He's able to take it the distance on any given play.
Off play action on first down.
Way to put the hit on him.
Find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. There's no getting around the fact that they have really scuffled in the first half of SEC play, and now the task is to try to turn it around.
Well, and a lot of times it requires shifting your goals, and this is not how you want it to start, but how can we win this week and take advantage of every opportunity we get, Jesse? So it hasn't been ideal, but there's still some talent, and you can still salvage some wins on the schedule.
Yeah,
I was right there. I was right there. I hit the tackle. I hit a conservative tackle. Clearly, I hit it too late.
Exactly that. They believe they have the
3rd and 8. This is huge.
To win games like this. This could be the momentum shift they need.
Working that left side.
Safety has to get up there better. That's a spot that's a weakness in that coverage, but
finally makes the stop.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way.
Come on, Kentucky. Wake up.
Snagged in the middle. It's Badger.
And that's the advantage of
good hit across the middle.
Because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect.
Wow, Graham Mertz is having a big-time season. What? Look at those stats.
Done almost every time.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up.
Let's show cover 2.
He'll keep it himself.
What a read.
Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too, because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss.
Let's go dime.
His teammates like, guys, what's
Let's
up?
go cover 3 long.
For me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Tackling is so tough in this game. You have to have the perfect timing, which is how it should be, right?
You got to be able to know what play to call and what hole.
I'm putting the press on him.
Blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive
Showing cover
gain,
3.
making your situation really good on the next down.
Tight end finds a soft spot.
Or showing cover 2 is what I was trying to do. They're moving the ball so well right now.
Love the way he didn't
Look,
just
Brock
run to a
Vandegrift's
spot.
having a great season as well.
Pushing into zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
I mean, we had a blitz up the middle, and they just picked up the blocks really well.
Situations, and they understand where the first down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra
Good
set of
play. I
downs
was just trying to keep the outside contained. Nothing fancy.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to
I need to add a time run off between the huddle. Have y'all noticed no time goes off unless you have a time? Pick that ball. Good play though. Good play. Pick that ball though.
For the quarterback, you've got your guy wide open in the
I need to add a time run off.
You just gotta hit.
Don't allow anything underneath.
That's one he'd like to have back.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
Good play.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative
That's
play.
a huge defensive
It's
stop.
wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash.
One of our players just ran into the kicker.
It's good. There is a penalty marker on the play. If it's on
It
the
wasn't
field,
me. I was the
it's not
linebacker
enough to
holding
give the
back.
offense a
Are
first
you
down.
kidding me?
But
Zion
they'll
Childress,
just
wake
take their
up!
three and move on.
That's
The
composure
officials
playing
offer
away.
the deal, and the coach accepts it. They
That
will
is
take
so
the penalty.
painful. That is, no. You can't do that.
And the Gators will try to punch it in on first and goal.
We just gave them an automatic first down.
The handoff to Johnson.
Good play.
He'll pick up
Hey,
3 before
don't
he's
lose
down
focus.
at
We
the
got
6.
this. Can you add an automatic runoff? You probably can't do it during the game, right? You probably can't. There's no way. Maybe. No, you can't.
Now on second
Play
and goal.
inside.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
Weak
It's looking like
blitz.
they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack it?
Yes! Maxwell Harrison! That's a touchdown! Go! Maxwell! Go! Kentucky football, baby! Bottom sleeping, zone coverage, playing underneath. Maxwell Harrison jumps in front. I put the pressure on him. Let's go, Kentucky.
Offense, what a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
Do you all like my decision making? Getting behind the blockers, cutting in, then cutting back out? What a block right there by Hardaway. I believe that was Hardaway who made that block. Are you kidding me? Yes. It does not get better than that here in the swamp. You know how to silence the fans and gain momentum and composure? You get a pick
Lining up to
six.
tack one more onto that lead.
Take that, Florida.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
That was insane. That is insane. Thank you for the roughing the passer. I mean, roughing the kicker. Good call to rough the kicker there. They knew.
After the pick six.
Just don't do it again. Childress, thanks for roughing the kicker there. It worked out, but please don't do it again.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
It's so much easier when you don't have to play offense.
This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Leaves it with the back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And those physical runs take a toll.
Two wide receivers.
Now, but down the road,
Let's go into base 3-4. Pinch buckle.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll give it to Johnson.
I tried to get outside contain. They just did great blocking there.
Got it to the 44-yard line. Man down.
They have an offensive lineman down.
Take a break to let him be checked out.
You see the fans get fired up in that area to the right on that big play? That was pretty sick. I hate to see them fired up, but it's pretty cool.
The Gators have it with a first.
I don't think we're gonna be able to blitz. You know, I'm gonna keep up the first down blitz, but we may get rid of the blitz completely.
Back, it's Mertz. Gets it out.
Yeah, I think we get rid of the blitz completely.
Tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it.
4 receivers. Let's go dime.
Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be
Cover 3 buzz match.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm.
Let's put them on the inside. Let's show cover 2.
Because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, we have to find something new.
Let's go, Walker. We both broke through. That's a huge sack.
And listen, the quarterback drops back and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He's got it.
Their quarterback is great at finding the weaknesses in the zones.
Well, the offense able to
I'm doing cover 6, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to have them sit underneath, and I'm going to have them press.
He's able to turn around, make a guy miss, and go pick up some yak.
Pocket starts to collapse.
That's a touchdown! I mean, interception. If you put Maxwell underneath, no, that is a touchdown. Come on, come on.
He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing
You
off
put
all the
Maxwell
skills after
underneath.
that
I'm
interception.
telling you, he is dangerous if it's a bad throw. He can bait you into interceptions like it's nothing.
The defense is expecting it like you saw.
He's
right there.
insane.
They were ready. Had a really good coverage call, and they get the INT.
I mean, Maxwell single-handedly putting this game in his hands and dominating. Not only did he have press coverage, he played the ball underneath the whole way, took advantage of the quarterback's mistake. Yes.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Keeps looking downfield. Now he'll let one fly down the left side.
Train him, you legend. What a throw by Brock. But that train him got down the field. Amazing play.
From the 10.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between
toughest
tackles,
place to
he can
play,
pass
ranked
block,
number 13
he can
here.
Also run routes, and we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3.
You know, I'm thinking of running it again. Let's line up for the run.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And how
62
about
couldn't
that
hold the block.
interior defense stuffing the run for nothing.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows.
Yeah, we don't get greedy here.
Extremely tight.
That's my big strategy.
Big body guys that you know can win in contested situations.
Oh, he can't hear the route. No, 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 no. Don't do that route. See, he did the opposite route. Oh, no.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in.
Yes, Brock Vandegrift.
Touchdown, Kentucky.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year,
you know,
and that's why they're a
the
top
great
10
thing
offense.
about this, so I'm playing a lot of different dynasties right now for fun. You know, this is the YouTube dynasty, but I got a couple other ones I'm doing for fun outside of this series, and in those series, like I don't play very smart. I get carried away, but when I get here in the YouTube series, I get locked in, I get focused, and I play so much better. It's insane.
Kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead.
I call better plays defensively, offensively. Like, I need to start doing that in all across the dynasties. This is amazing. I want to win so bad, and I think you all can tell that.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped.
4 receivers going to go dime.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense.
You know, they're exploiting the zones. They're exploiting the mens. I mean, we've got it. Let's go cover 4. I haven't tried that yet.
They're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first
Good
quarter,
hit.
so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick.
3 receivers. Let's go nickel. And let's go Overstorm Brave.
Now on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Mertz. Gets it to the back. And they knock him down, but he got past.
No, Oxendine just got hurt. No.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
No, that hurts. Let's put the blitz on him.
They'll snap it from the
That was on me. I
25
missed a
here on
couple
1st
tackles
down.
there, but still trying to get better at tackling. It's tough.
The handoff to Johnson. Dances away from
I left
one.
my outside contain, but good thing their offensive lineman or wide receiver messed up that play.
You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Play
After
underneath.
picking up a couple at 2nd
Show
and
cover.
8. From the gun, the running back has it. Defense fills
Had
those
contain on
gaps.
that
He's
one.
got 1 to the 28.
Leg cramps. Oh, we'll return soon. Let's substitute him for now. He'll be fine. Let's not get him hurt. Okay, 3rd and 7. Now listen, if they're paying attention, they know that the play can be open over the top. So I hope they don't try to go for the
From
long
gun, wants
touchdown.
to pass.
Maxwell
Oh, they really
almost
could've
did it
used
again.
that catch there. Physical pass defense.
He
It
almost
brings
picked
up
that
a
off.
4th
Watch
down.
this.
This is a point where you just got to be able to
He
focus.
almost
The
did it
critical down and
again.
distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that.
You
play.
expect your star players to play big-time football in huge SEC rivalries like this. And he
They'll
is.
put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last
I like
drive.
it.
Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels.
You all
Wonder
see
what
how
sort of
focused I get. If you
communication
watch
was going
most of
on
my
that
content
sideline.
on the
What
channel,
sort of changes were they able
I
to
talk
make
a
as
lot
they
more.
got stopped the bleeding?
I get so focused in this
3-yard
series.
pickup, They come to the line, 2nd and 7.
It takes full focus to not throw interceptions. I love the play, though. The Florida Gators fans are fired up today in the swamp.
Looking to pass. It's Vandegrift. He's going to take off. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
I'm going to line up as a run.
Because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but
yeah, look, they're in a nickel defense. That's an easy first down.
Get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big
Might be a
one.
touchdown.
You're pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
How about a play action? Might be to throw him off with the PA halfback wheel. I'm thinking a PA halfback wheel or maybe PA slide Y screen. No, let's go PA halfback wheel, flip it to the right. Oh, into the quarter. I like that play, though.
That's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats.
We're playing some football today. This defense playing so strong. Like, this is insane. Maxwell Harrison, I'm sending him underneath in the coverage. Now, I need to calm down on that because you all realize if they throw a deep ball when we're sitting underneath, that's a touchdown. So, oh, the play's not on there anymore. Oh, yeah, there it is. PA halfback wheel.
They'll break the seal on this quarter here on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Moving out of the pocket.
Smart.
And he just chucks it into the fourth row. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason
Let's line up for a
believe.
draw.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
What a play call.
Fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
I'm going to go tight slots bench, and I might audible to a run.
This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down.
No, I like it.
To the air, it's Vandergrift. And that incomplete pass caused by the
Needed
big
to
hit
throw
on
that out
first
a little
down,
bit more.
second down coming. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC.
Let's go one of my favorite runs. Pistol, full house, halfback, off tackle.
Into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
This is a huge play. This is a massive play. Come on. Come on, Kentucky. Levels concept, gun stack.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down.
Please be in man. I don't think they are,
From the
though.
gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Yes, what a read.
Scamper on this one, enough for the first down. And
This game is so intense. Like, this game will get your heart rate up. I mean,
He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first
you feel
down,
the pressure
and
when
get
you're
down.
away.
Because
Like, it's
defensively,
crazy.
I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Like, the fans are so loud, I can barely hear anything in my headset. And I love it, right? It makes me feel like I'm there, but I can't hear a thing. I can barely think.
Short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Some of you might say, well, Ryan, just turn down the headset volume. What's the fun in that? I want to feel like I'm there. I mean, the band could calm down a little bit. Can we settle down, Florida? Like, okay. We get it. You all are good, but settle down.
Looking downfield, it's Vandergrift. Makes the grab on the left.
Just smart offense. That's all we've been running. Not doing crazy plays, short throws.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down.
That's what we've done this whole season. Well, since Georgia.
Together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's looking for a man on second down.
That's a touchdown.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business.
I want to see that back. How is that not a touchdown? Good sportsmanship by number 20, helping Brock up, giving him a high five. Wow, what a tackle. Okay.
The Wildcats are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one.
I didn't mean to juke there.
Doing on that one.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a
Let's bluff him.
all season
We're going to bluff
long.
him.
He just finds his way into the
They're going to think we're audibling him.
Golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
They go right back to their hand on
Yes,
2nd and
Kentucky,
goal.
21
Going
to
right back
nothing.
the well, and this time he finds water, gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to
When
the
you play smart
hallelujah
football,
land.
you make big-time defensive plays, huge turnovers, you win the turnover battle, you go up 21-0.
Little crack. That was not a crack.
This is
That was
insane.
Wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point is true, and the lead
Get your
balloons
coffee,
to
whatever you're
21.
drinking. Cheers, everybody.
That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
We silence these fans right now.
He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short.
Got to run
Gators
time.
sending the offense back to work.
Cover 3 lock.
They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Nothing
That's
went
what
well
that
in the first
Kentucky
quarter. Just
defense
say
can do to
refresh.
you.
Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Making sure they have good balance.
I kept outside contained to try to cut them up, but probably could have made a better play on the ball carrier.
Boys of old Florida are getting it done on the ground.
And you've seen time periods in history.
I'm not gonna
in Florida
blitz.
Where they didn't care about the run. Spurrier,
Let's do cover
just
1,
throw
but
it. Yeah,
show
Jesse, throw it again.
cover 2.
Yeah,
How do we
throw
do
it
that?
again. Just
Show
chuck it
cover
around,
2
but
right there.
I like when they commit to the
Too
ground
late.
game, have some success to create some balance.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Show cover
And the
2.
Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
He faked me
You
out.
wanna
Still was
talk
able to
about
make the
game
play.
tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Nickel 2 trap. Let's do it. Sounds cool.
Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. They'll try the counter.
Somebody's got to come up and make a tackle. We were there. You've got to get up there quicker.
Man, offenses are getting really creative in the way they run their counter plays now. They pull different guys. They pull a
So
guard,
I'm
they pull
gonna
a tackle,
press,
they
but
pull
I'm
a
gonna
guard and a
show.
tackle. So
I'm gonna
really
show
keeping the
2.
defenses off balance.
I'm gonna play
You can't just
inside.
see wherever the tight end is, you got to realize they can show you one thing and come back with another.
What a play!
Missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense.
That's how you get
free, and
aggressive
4th down is coming
as a
up.
defensive back.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the
I
field,
turned
you're just looking
into
for a
him and
quick
hit
hitter. You're
an
trying to get the ball out of
aggressive
your hand quickly,
play on the
but
ball
timing
there. What a
completely
play.
off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
This
The
Florida
Gators line
offense
up to
is
punt
so
it away.
flustered. So
This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
what we've done here and what
Make
we did in
sure
Ole
that there's
Miss,
not going to be
the
a
same
return
thing.
on this one. Ball's out of
Disruptive
bounds, and that
to
puts
the
they'll mark it
offense.
right around the
Big
45.
turnovers. You
Kentucky
have
gets
to
back
gain
in the
momentum.
big
If you
blue
lose
offense,
momentum
takes
on the
the
road, you're done
Like
for.
old-fashioned,
Seriously,
grind it up,
when your
run
players
over
lose composure
touchdown
on the road,
play
you're
was
gonna lose by probably
That was
30.
impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical.
I should have cut it
running
up.
by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive just trying to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
I like Barryon Brown here. If they're showing the right coverage, what I'm going to do is send Brown to a streak down the
Quarterback
field.
reacting to what
And
the
I'm going
D
to
is
send
showing.
the tight end on a smart route to kind of see if we can fake the safety a little bit.
Back to pass, it's Vandergrift. Feeling some heat.
Or not.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that
Way to
into
run
a
tough.
positive
Oh, he looks
play
hurt.
and
Oh,
picked
no.
up a few on the run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like the
Slot
guy at the
hitch
quarterback
gun.
spot, he can just do that. Pull it down.
Trips right.
get positive yards. Makes the defense have to account for him.
I like
every
Macklin
single
here.
play.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down.
Y'all like threw it right before he
And
turned,
he's knocked
just
down immediately,
whipped
but
it in
not
there.
before he moves the chains.
It's going to be a
Simple
2-minute
call,
warning.
Execution moves the sticks on third down.
These QBs and receivers, man, they run this route in practice thousands of times. So it's
Exactly,
nice to see
thousands
them
of
come
times.
out here and execute it in game
We
conditions.
worked on that all week.
Great job with the timing. Great job with the depth and the route. Nice work between those two.
He's looking to throw it. Makes
He
the
did
catch.
not run a
It's
good
key.
route there at
They
all.
make the stop right
He
there.
almost
Good pickup.
caused an
Still short
interception
of
with
first
that
down.
route. That was a really
I
bad
like the
route.
decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker.
So I still
lot of
run a
times they'll
two-read
dance and make
offense.
even bigger plays
I'm
than we
looking
do
at
here,
one.
but
So
it's still
first off,
positive.
I'm looking at Brown. If it's not, or Brown Stevens, and if it's not open, I'm hitting Brown. And if it's not open, I'm either taking a sack or running it.
Dialing up a second down pass play.
First read was there. He
And
dropped
this
it.
is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it.
Good
next
quick
time he
throw.
tries to go
They
over
were
the
so
middle or
far off
feel
the
his
ball.
footsteps,
I was
this will take
watching
everything.
the inside slot
When you're a
defensive
playmaker
back.
like
If
this
they
guy
would have
is,
cut
your
in
coaches
into
are
the
gonna
flats,
dial
I would not have
plays
thrown that. I would have hit the
for you,
running back.
especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was
A minute
no
19
question where
left.
the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't
That's a
matter where the
touchdown.
coverage is. You
Oh,
saw it right
not a
there.
great throw, but come on, Key.
He smashes his way through
Yes, we
again.
got plenty of time.
They get him down,
Let the
but
clock
this
run.
offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
We are shocking
How nice is it as a
the
quarterback when
world
you don't
today.
have to
This
throw
is
post
how
routes
big
to get great
momentum
stats? No, I can
swings
just throw
can.
it quickly
This is
to
what
one
they
of the
can do in this
fastest
game. They're
players in the entire
huge.
nation and let him burn this defense.
To throw, it's Vandergrift. Stepping to the right. And he's sprinting.
Yes.
He'll take it all the way.
Brock takes it in tough. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Touchdown. That's now 2 on the
We're gonna be the
game.
number
This
one
offense
team after
thought they
this.
could come
This
into
is
one
insane.
Running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
You don't understand. The last time I played Florida as Kentucky in this game, outside of this Dynasty mode, I lost 35-3. That's because we didn't get any momentum. We lost momentum, and once you lose momentum, you can't. It's hard to get it back on the road. We took full momentum today. This is absolutely
Lining
insane.
up to tack one more onto that lead.
The Florida Gator world is shocked, but
And
we
the
can't
extra
let up.
point makes it 28 to
Teams can
nothing.
get momentum
Let's
back
go to
and
the
score
studio now
at
and
will
check in with
if you
Kevin
let them.
Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out.
I'm
Georgia
shocked.
Tech has
Are you
been
all proud of me and
almost
how much better I've
unstoppable
gotten
today
at reading
offensively
defenses and
between
being
the game
smarter?
plan and the
You know, I'm not
play
perfect
calling
at it,
and
obviously,
execution.
but
It's
I
been
have
near
really been working on it and trying to be a lot smarter at the quarterback position.
Notre Dame. We are the eyes and ears of
Oh,
the
what am I
college
doing?
football fan, and
Speaking
we've
of
got
not
you
being
covered
smart, call a
all day
timeout.
here in studio, guys.
Wake up.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Why are we
Timeout called here by
blitzing?
the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Don't allow
First
anything
down
over
here for the
top.
offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
What a catch.
What a spectacular layout and catch. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Wilson. We got a timeout here.
It's going
late
to
in
a
the
dime
first
now.
half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide
You know,
receiver creating enough
Ryan
separation.
Gamer comes into the swamp for the first time as head coach. Not nervous at all. He's like, this is the swamp? This is
I
nothing.
want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but
Remember I said
they
that.
need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
To the air. It's Mertz. Shoots it to the left.
What?
Complete
Stewart.
downfield.
Get on up there.
The defense
What
in
were you
chase
doing on that
mode,
one?
and they finally
Stewart
get
was supposed to
down
be
the
right in that
30
zone.
line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down.
Good
Awesome
play,
job
good
by the
play.
quarterback getting his progression.
Jackson has had some big-time tackles today, too. Some huge hits. Don't allow anything over top.
The football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Throws for the tight end. Makes the
I can't
grab.
believe he held on to that
The
football.
offense burns
He
its
took
third and
such a
final
big
timeout
hit.
of the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the
You already
break.
see an interception for a touchdown?
From the red zone, looking for a space.
Smart throw.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
I know that shot down the field was...
Listen, are they booing?
But you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're...
Unleashes one deep.
What was number 30 doing?
In the end zone. Touchdown, Gator.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
He got caught. Reed, he's got to play that. It's all right. Players are going to make mistakes, but that's a painful one.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, but there's
Talk
still
about
down
losing some momentum
28-7.
before the half.
You get that touchdown
Not
right
Georgia.
before the half, build the momentum,
The
and
Gators
last thing you need to do
came out
is mess
playing.
it up by
White, run
allowing
this for a
big kickoff
touchdown.
return. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able
I
to
panicked
find
and called
some
it. You're like,
space
why'd
and
you
put
call
his team
timeout there out of
in
panic?
field position.
I don't know. I'm feeling the pressure of the swamp. Ryan, the clock stops there. I know.
Before the half. Quarterback changing the
We're
plays
going
at the
for it.
line. Back to
That's a
throw,
touchdown.
it's Vandergrift. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right,
Brock?
guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And it's been a battle of wills between these two teams through two quarters. Bend but don't break. They've managed to neutralize the explosive playmakers on each side by shutting down passing windows and providing tight coverage. Forget the Jimmies and Joes. This second half could really be about the X's and O's. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
Brock missed a wide open touchdown pass. Why did he just sent that ball? Like, you talk about sending it. Is he injured? Is he playing with wear and tear right now? Let's take a look. That was not, no, he's not. That was just a bit, maybe that's the composer probably playing on the road, but that is a miss passed by a long shot. Are you kidding me? I mean, come on. So I just went and had a talk with Brock in the locker room, and I asked him about that throw before the half, and he said, "Coach, I didn't know I had that strong of an arm." So he was not trying to launch that ball over top. He just didn't know he could throw it that far. So he's been working hard in the weight room, and it shows. We are shocking Florida right now, 28-7, but they have momentum. We can't change the way we're playing. We're playing smart. We're gonna lock it in. We get the ball.
The Gators will try to
Let's
kick
play
this
some
one
football,
deep to get
everybody.
things
Come on.
underway in the second
Come on.
half.
Wow, I love this game.
He'll bring
They
it back
knocked it out of the
inside
park
his
with these
spot.
environments.
He was
It's
hoping for
fantastic.
something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Line gets set, first down. They'll open the second half.
Offensive line, incredible blocking.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down.
Okay, I'm looking at Key actually first and then Macklin.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. And you just don't expect
Wasn't
your
open.
junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage.
Yeah,
like
that was, I misread it.
3rd down and short from the 26.
Clearly. I'm looking at Brown and then actually train him out of the backfield. Maybe Key. We'll see.
They'll try to get the first through the air.
Or just that.
Get it himself. He is brought down.
Tried to slide. James tackled us from behind there. That was almost a nightmare.
Man, this is an offense that's going to find a way to generate explosive plays because of their playmakers at the skill spots. But how about the speed by this guy and his ability on 3rd down to extend, scramble, and go get a big pickup and chunky yards for his offense?
Takes the handoff. It's Patterson.
D-Row can't hold the block. Sumo could not hold the block.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But
Let's go single back
the
bench.
defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the
What a
game, but
catch.
I think this defensive
I
coaching
cannot
staff at this point,
believe
based
that
on how this
defender
game
did
has
not
gone,
knock
are
down
just
the
trying to
ball.
find things to build off of.
We put that in a
Maybe
perfect
that's
spot.
something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Let's think about this. Let's think about this. I like it.
Looking for a man. It's Vandergrift.
Read the blitz. Let's go. I was watching that linebacker like a hawk, and I was reading that blitz. As soon as I saw the blitz, I knew threw that ball across the middle. What a play.
And getting the first down.
I think it's because
Wow, I
the
love
tight ends
football.
is so much.
So
versatility.
much.
You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most
What
of
a
the time,
crackback
the
block.
route's going to come in.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Have you all noticed that when the AI picks a play, they go straight into the, like, there's no clock runoff? So that's why it's important to turn on clock runoff. Now, when I take my time to pick plays because I want to think about it, settle down, Florida. Like,
9-yard pickup on 1st
they're
down, and now they
banned
can
just-
take a shot on 2nd and short.
wow. I mean,
From the gun, running back gets to give.
good first
And
down.
the Wildcats
Yeah,
get
so
it up
like
for
the
first
AI,
down.
when they pick plays, they just do it instant. There's got to be some type of clock runoff, even if you don't have
Keep you on your heels, keep the sticks moving. Make
for
it
them
understand,
time to
like,
pick a
I'm
play,
going to
right?
do this. I'm gonna
So
be
I'll turn that on
patient.
next game.
A lot of offenses aren't patient. They get too big play happy, wanting to force the ball down the field. This offense is staying nice and
Good
patient.
play.
And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally
Are you all
tracked him
proud
down.
of the way I've simplified
That was
the
a nice pickup
offense
running the
and
drag
simplified
route,
my
finding
decision-making
that
process?
soft spot in the zone.
It's led to much less turnovers and much better football.
Coverage. They work against zone 2. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield. And you saw
What a
that right
block.
there.
And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense.
Incredible
was
blocking.
finally able to
All the
get
way
him
across
down.
the board there.
This is going to be a big key
I'm
for
going
him,
play
man,
action.
with the lead here in the second half, running the football.
Play action,
right?
PA
Staying
dagger
on
to
the
Barry
field
on
and
Brown
leading the clock.
for a
Run
touchdown.
the football, you're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
He ran over number 2 like it was nothing.
And they're set up.
Good play
That's why
call.
play action is going to be big in this game. You
Now,
saw how it
watch
just
this.
freezed the second
I've
level
been
of that
playing
defense
for this
just
play.
for a second. It allowed the tight end to
So
work
you
himself
see the off
vertically
tackle?
down the
We're going to
field. But how
fake
about
the
this
off
guy?
tackle, and we're going to keep it as Brock and either fumble or get a touchdown.
He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, we didn't
They're
fumble.
trying to go option, but the linebacker shows his open field tackling ability and also his recognition.
Don't you love as a coach when you have something planned out and it
it
just doesn't work out?
Back to pass. It's Vandergrift. He wants it all. And
You
it's
have to put that
incomplete as he
ball
was
over
trying
there,
to
right?
finish the drive with
You
a
have
score.
to.
Got to give the defense.
Now we have a
on that play, taking
decision to make
everything away,
as
forcing
the
the
Kentucky
incompletion.
Wildcats
Now
right
it's
now.
decision time.
How
Fourth
aggressive
and
do we
short,
get?
You're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Field goal.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
We ran a lot of clock out there, which is really good. Like, we just took off almost the entire third.
College football matchup. Georgia Tech is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about.
I'm big into clock management.
They're up by 17.
You all are like, well, what happened at Georgia? Let's not talk about
Now
that.
it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson.
I'm also really good at tackling, too. Really,
And the offense here dialed
really
up
good.
a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. With the catch, it's Burke.
Afari Jr. has to jump in front of that.
A little bit short of the first down.
I'm gonna do cover 1 robber, but I'm gonna show a cover 2.
I can put a fast guy.
They're gonna play inside.
Maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable. For
Got me to
offense.
bite at outside
Brought down
contain.
to the ground, but he has enough
Good
for
play.
the first down.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down. Understand the situation. Understand I got to get north and south. Get a first down. Get a new set of downs.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. Sweet feet on the move. And he's able to shed one
was a good
tackle,
jet
but
sweep.
still just a very short gain.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy.
Walker bit in there. Did you see that?
All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs.
Come on, Weaver. Let's get some pressure.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's
What a
caught.
tackle. Hardaway.
Didn't pick up a
Huge
lot
hit
there,
stick.
moved it forward just a few.
In real life,
I
they'd
like the
probably
slot
call a
receiver
targeting
because
there.
he gives his quarterback a
That
good option,
looked like a
working
targeting,
the
but
middle of the field. He's a nice
the refs
weapon in
didn't
this
see it here in
offense.
this game.
This offense has a 2nd down play.
That'd be probably ejection out of the game
It's
in real
Burke.
life. That's a pick 6.
And it's
Done.
picked off again. His
Yes.
night vision hasn't been on
Red
point.
underneath
Trying to
like
take
it
it
was
back.
nothing.
He's at
Take
the
that,
20.
Florida.
And he
Let's
will
go,
roll into the end
Kentucky.
zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
We are shocking the
The
world.
DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. He
That's-
thought, "Don't
this
get
is
caught, don't get
momentum,
caught." And he did.
composure,
The pick 6.
playing
These
smart
guys can
football.
play offense.
Sitting
Look at
underneath,
this. I
just
showed you I can be a
waiting.
wide receiver. Coach might
Beautiful.
put him out at wide
Actually, I
receiver
didn't
next
have him
week
sit
after
underneath.
making
I
that
had him
big
play
play, but
inside there.
defense,
I actually had him
great
play
job making
inside
the
instead of
interception. You're
underneath.
right.
So he
Doing
did
something
play
with
the
it. Don't just
inside.
Slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Let's go. 2 pick 6s, right? Almost 3. This Kentucky defense
They'll
came
try
ready to
add another
play.
to their lead.
I can see why Florida is 3-3 now.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're about to kick it away, and the defense
You don't throw
probably can't
interceptions,
wait
you
to
win
get
ball
back
games.
out
I've
there
said
after
this
pick
all
6.
season long. You win the turnover battle, you don't make mistakes,
And no
you
chance
win
at
in
a
the
return
SEC.
here. They'll start this drive
You
at
start
their
turning
own
the ball
25.
over, you're done for.
Florida has
This
the
game
ball
is a
back, and
game
here
of
comes the
momentum.
offense.
Big time with
That
player
last
composure.
pick six
You
after
can't
a
make
drive
mistakes.
Like that, David can swing the momentum of a game.
I'm just going to
The
stick to a
defense
cover
is
3.
still
It seems to
celebrating.
be
I mean,
working.
Such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards, but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum.
Good tackle.
What they can't do is go 3 and out. And give
I'm just going to keep cover 3, Sky.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25.
I'm not going to sit underneath or anything like that right now. What a tackle by Silver.
Rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Nice sack.
And this offensive line,
I mean, now we just go,
Man, you gotta protect your quarterback. Listen, this
give
offense
cushion.
is not playing great. But they gotta somehow find a way to start to get
Play the
something
sticks.
together here in this second half.
Tell him to, oh, it's a
Setting
screen.
up the screen. Discards a man.
Maxwell, you legend. Game ball goes to Maxwell. SEC Player of the Week, Maxwell.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4.
I am so proud of this team. Like, I just can't believe it. I'm proud of decision making, play calling. This, I think, was our best game so far. Well, Georgia, but I made a lot of mistakes at Georgia.
They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going on.
Why are we throwing it?
Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
I know we don't like Florida, but let's settle down.
Long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Oh, that was nasty. That was nasty. Trade him, putting the moves on him. Oh my.
Obviously, the back has to find
the
hole, but you got to have everybody
that
around
was
doing their job
nasty.
making a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line.
Let's chew clock
getting their blocks downfield
and let's conservative ball carrying.
Catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Do you want to win or do you want to lose, YouTube? This Kentucky team said I want to win. What do we preach all week to this team? Do not turn the ball over and play your positions, discipline, and force turnovers on the other side of the ball. That's exactly what this team did.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense.
We're a game manager. That's my strategy as head coach of this team. Manage the game. Manage the clock. What a block.
Gets it past the marker. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another.
Do you all see what I'm talking about of composure and momentum? Like,
Kentucky has the lead.
When you have it, you see the other team making mistakes, like, it's awesome. The composure in this game, the way it plays. Was that Oregon #1?
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play.
They have our backups in. Wait, or did our quarterback get hurt? No, there's no way he got hurt on that last play. He headed off the ball. They got our backups in. Good, good.
Before he stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on
yeah, they got our backups in. Yeah, they had Brown out. They got all of our backups in. I like that.
Give to the running back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
See how Allen does at the quarterback position, the senior.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert. And that pass kicked off.
Okay, Allen.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments. And
Ryan's motioning on the sideline. We're trying to get everybody to get the starters back in the game.
We're not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
He threw it right through him.
It's Mertz. He makes the connection. Knocked down immediately, but a nice.
Ryan, what happened to your 1-2-step read quarterbacking? Well, I saw the first read and saw it wasn't open and still threw it.
Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the side.
We've all been there, right? Oh, first read, it's not open. Let's throw it anyways.
Coming after it. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete.
Florida just got crushed in front of their home fence. How deflating of a game would this be? We have all of our backups in.
Have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offense is.
We have our second team offensive defense in the game.
Quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
That's when you know you've played an insane game of football.
That's caught. It's Burke. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. This defense will try to force a fourth down.
Now, if we stop them with our backups, Florida, they're really going to be upset.
Back to the air one more time. Oh, and he just
they're going to punt it, right? Oh, they're just going to go for it, 38-7. All right.
You see
All
an
right,
incompletion
Florida.
there. I think a big reason why this
Let
team
me
is in
show
such
you
a hole
what
right
we
now
do
in the
here
fourth quarter is they have
at
just
Kentucky.
not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
This might be a touchdown pass.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. And it's incomplete, and the defense holds.
It would have been.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances.
How about let's put in the fast quarterback backup, right? How about we put in Gavin? Let's put Gavin. Has a lot more speed than Allen. Sorry, Allen.
Put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession.
We're only going to throw it when we have to, right? Like, I'm going to run it like every time.
For the offense here, they're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did.
Open
Look
runway
at
ahead.
Patterson! Cut in, let the blocker get there, cut
And
back
the
out.
stomping has commenced.
Oh my!
That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Oh, Kentucky is
This
moving
always is
into
the
the
debate
top
of where
4.
you fall.
I
It's your job to
guarantee
stop
it.
me or I should get conserved because this offense obviously has had
I
themselves a
guarantee
day. And
this
apparently
Kentucky
their day's
offense
not over.
is
They're gonna
getting,
continue
and
to
this
keep
Kentucky
scoring,
team
and the defense
is
will
moving
do
up to the
something
#1
about it.
team in the nation. It's all about composure and momentum, playing smart in away games. Try to gain some momentum. Once you do that and you keep it, you can run away with it in this game.
The Gators sending
It's
the
all
offense
about
back to
momentum.
work.
It's all about the
Gamble
winning the
didn't
turnover
pay off
battle,
on the
playing
last
smart
drive, and it led
and
to
winning
giving
football
up
games.
A scoring drive, David.
That's what it's
Yeah,
about,
everybody
baby.
wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision making. You
Why
decide
was
to
our
go for it,
defense
you can
running
do it.
around like...
He's off to the races.
This is our backups, but why were they panicking back there? Do you all see them?
First down. After the big play to start, now they are
Why
on the
were
move
we
at their own
panicking?
45.
Like, settle
The
down,
offense has
team.
struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an
Just trying to let
explosive
the,
play like
you know,
that,
clock
maybe they
play
can
out.
generate
Like,
just a little bit of
see, the
momentum.
AI cheats. Do you all see how they go straight from the play call into the... They gain so much time.
On the move, it's Mertz.
What a
And it'll be
tackle.
incomplete. This
95.
defense is physically
Right on the
past
ball.
speed.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this
They're
much,
not
the
gonna run it.
defense is expecting pass.
Play
and they're
inside.
putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Another
Just punt it. Yeah, that's what I
incompletion on
thought.
third
Thank you.
down.
I'm just going to run out the
Gators
clock.
send out the
That's
punt
going to be the
unit.
game. If y'all want to go ahead and
It's just
skip
been
to the
that
post-game
kind of day
recap
for
or
this
skip to the
quarterback in this
recruiting, feel
offense,
free to
guys.
do
They have
so.
never been able to
I
get
like to
into a
play 'em
rhythm
out.
Throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't
That's
been great.
the
We've seen
best
some
punt I've seen in
drops.
this game so
Just
far
not in sync,
on the
and that's
1 yard
why
line.
they find themselves
Because
trailing by a lot
whenever
right
if I super sim, sometimes the game
Kentucky sends
crashes,
the offense
and I'm not
back
going to
out
risk
onto
it.
the field. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You gotta
Some of
take
you would
care
be
of
like,
the
why
ball.
did you
There's
run
room
from the
to take a
shotgun?
shot here.
Yeah,
And they'll bring him to the ground after a
I'm asking
short
myself
gain.
the same question,
That's a really
actually.
good job by the defense,
So-
wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They're banging. I
After
mean,
picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
that
And he
is
wants that
kind of
clock to
terrifying.
run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards.
Like,
Great
what is-
tackle there.
Settle down, Florida. We're trying to think here. I barely know. I barely hear anything anyways.
From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. They
Way to stay in
finally get him
bounds.
on the ground,
Heads up
but
play
not
from the
before
senior.
He rips off enough for a first down. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point,
Hey,
he's
Patterson
throwing
is
it
looking
for a
good.
gain.
You
But
know,
he
we
can
have a
take
new
off
running
and
back
run.
coming in
That
next
time able to
season.
get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content.
We have a new
just
running
to
back
drain
coming
the
into
rest
town
of the
next
time
season.
away.
Drayton, but
Looking for space. It's Patterson. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches.
What a dream game. Like, can you all believe what we just did? I played against Florida twice in this game so far, away. I've never scored more than 14 points on this team away because I lost momentum. But today, my strategy was play smart. Play the game the way it's meant to be played. Don't turn over the football.
Give to the running back.
When you do that, you win ball games.
Really nice job to
what we've done all season.
31-yard line.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football.
Can we just nil it now?
This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling. Everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day.
That should be game. Kentucky just shocked the world. The #1 team in the SEC, in my opinion, the #1 team in the nation right now. This is insane. Let's go, Kentucky YouTube. Thanks for never giving up on me. Thanks for all the hype, all the positive, encouraging comments, and all the tips. You legends.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring it on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Can you all believe what we just did in Florida? That was defense. Game ball, Maxwell Harrison. Are you kidding me? Florida was coming out playing great. Remember, we had that roughing the kicker call. Lost momentum. We sit Maxwell underneath and press. He picked it off. That was 2 interceptions from Maxwell sitting underneath. I sit Dunn and all the coverage on the inside on that later pick when Dunn ran it back for a touchdown. This was a defensive game. Like, it was incredible. Running, we ran the ball a lot, but our defense is the reason we won. We just held that Florida offense to 7 points. And all those points only came in the second quarter. This defense today dominated. That's Kentucky football, everybody. That's Kentucky defense. We had 396 total offense. They had 345. We had 248 rushing yards. We're playing to our strengths. I'm keeping it simple. I'm playing smart. I'm not doing crazy. Well, I have done a few crazy decisions, but today that throw as Allen. But other than that, great decision making. Most of the season, there's been a few cases, right? But we're not going to be perfect. But this game was perfect. We did throw that 1 interception, but we won the turnover battle +2. They had 3 turnovers, 3 interceptions, 2 of them for touchdowns, and we just dominated. They had no penalties. We did have the 1 penalty. We crushed it on time management. Possession time, 21 versus 10. So we take a look at these stats. Brock Vandegrift did not have to do much. You know, just more of a game manager today. Look at the quarterback rating of Allen. He played 1 play and threw an interception. But Brock Vandegrift, 10 for 16, no touchdowns, just a game manager today, making good decisions. You know, although he didn't have a lot of good stats, let me tell you right now, Brock's a big reason why we won that game. Great decision making, good throws, missed that 1 throw before the half. Arm was a bit too strong. Rushing was phenomenal all the way across the board. We spread the ball around perfect. Patterson had 12 carries for 69 yards. Cranum, 77 yards on 12 carries, a touchdown. Brock Vandegrift was, again, throwing did not do very much, but running, 2 rushing touchdowns, 8 for 56, and just played incredible at the quarterback position. We take a look at receiving. It could have been Barryon Brown with a touchdown, but we have not been hitting Barryon Brown very much. We've been running the ball so much. You know, we're trying to switch our strategy up, limit turnovers, and now Barryon Brown should have had an 80-yard touchdown, right? Y'all remember 75-yard touchdown is what it probably should have been, but Brock just overthrew him. But Dane Key has a big game, train him some good catches, but not a lot on the passing game here for the Kentucky Wildcats today. Defense, oh my. Defense locked it down. Maxwell Harrison, the junior from West Bloomfield dominated today. 2 interceptions, 1 for a touchdown, almost 2 for a touchdown. Played incredible. Interception yards of 151, and then Janston Dunn from Bowling Green, Kentucky, the junior, played inside, jumped right in front of that ball, and took it to the house. An incredible play. We take a look at sacks here. Not very much. Silver had 1. Weaver at a half sack. Walker at a half sack. We need to get more pressure on the quarterback. That's something. I feel like we were rushing the quarterback a little bit, but not enough. Not enough. So I'm going to pause the video, take a screenshot, and then we'll dive into the recruiting. What a football game. Like, that was just getting momentum and running with it. You know, when you play away in this game, if you do not get momentum, if you come out and throw an interception, you don't make a big play. If Florida goes down and scores there, Maxwell just silenced the fans and just took it and ran with it on that pick 6, right? And that was the game-changing moment. We lost momentum with that roughing the kicker call. Not a great play from our team on that one, but we bounced back and got it together. But it is time to recruit. We have a lot of hours to spend this week, and we can look at our recruiting class. Who's the top class? Let's see. Miami is the top class, and you have Tennessee, Notre Dame. Most 5-star right now. Let's actually sort by 5-star. Who's the most? Tennessee, LSU, USC, Georgia. Most 4-star is Tennessee. Kentucky, look at us. We're 53 ranked draft class, but I mean, not draft class, recruiting class, but we're going to get more, right? We're going to get more. So let's go ahead to the recruiting board and make some decisions here. Boducci is one I really want. We do have the visit coming up here soon. They will be visiting at Auburn. And Auburn's 5-1 right now, ranked 15. We're going to probably be ranked, we might be up there at number 1. We're going to be close. We're playing some insane football. So what do we have? Send the house, DM player, social media. I think we can keep that up. What if we take off send the house? Because we have 65 hours that we can spend here. Because we might be able to do like a soft sell or hard sell if we have enough information. So let's send friends. No, let's take out the friends and family for now. Let's add action. Can we hard sell? Well, we only have 2 things that he really cares about. I don't think we can hard sell, but we should be able to soft sell, right? Proximity to home. No, we can't even include that in there. How are we going to convince them that Sacramento, California is close, right? Yeah, this is not great. Maybe we don't try to sway them at all. We're number 1, or don't try to sell them. Maybe we just keep sending the house. What gives more? So search social media is 2. DM players 3. That's 5. And contact friends and family, that's 1, 2, 3. So that's 8. Versus send the house is 5. So wouldn't that mean that social media, DM player, and friends and family is more than sending the house? Overall influence, unless that's not showing the influence of send the house? Because that wouldn't really make sense. That spending less, that's 40 points versus 50 points, would lead to less influence, right? So send the house has to lead to more, right? But based on this, that's 2, that's 3, that's 3, that's 8, versus what it shows on send the house is 5. So that's interesting. So then we don't need to send the house, right? So then we should probably try to sway. Easier to sway when part of the proposed pitch matches the recruit's ideal pitch. So we have 2 things. Not enough hours. Oh, you need 30. Okay. Is soft sell crazy? Let's try to sway. So what we're going to do, we're going to get rid of social media. And there we have 30. And that's all we need. We're going to try to sway on... Oh, good question. Sway on our proximity to home? Yeah, you know, California, Kentucky, what's really the difference? We're just a plane flight away, you know? We're just a plane flight away. Oh, that's a bad idea, right? That is a really bad idea. We've got to try to sway on other things, right? Like coach prestige, conference prestige, and it says it's better when at least 2 of them are on there. I wish we had athletic facilities championship contender and not proximity to home. You know, I don't think we're going to try to sway him about that, right? Isn't that crazy to even think that that might work, you know? I mean, I guess we'll find out. This could be terrible, though, if it doesn't work. But we're trying to sway him, right? We're just trying to sway him, right? Yeah, it's going to work. It's going to work. We'll send Jerry. You know, Jerry's he's very convincing. We'll send Jerry over there to get the job done. Let's go ahead and lock in this recruit. We got him coming to a visit at Vandy. We're going to lock in this one. We're going to search social media. We're going to contact friends and family. And we're going to lock it in. We're going to lock it in next week. Now we got Tremaine Stack, athlete, elusive back from Louisville, Kentucky, who loves us. We could go ahead and start locking in this one. We could also have hours we could spend this week doing other stuff. So let's go ahead and contact friends and family here at a few more hours to keep convincing them to come to Kentucky, right? And then we got Ty Hodges. This one we basically locked in. I think if we send friends and family this week, we've locked in their recruiting. They're coming on the bye week, having a family visit. Yeah, they basically fully locked in on Kentucky. We are battling Storm Livings here. Now, this is that middle linebacker who is a bust, but they're really fast. They've got solid pursuit. I actually have high hopes for this player. I know they're a bust. We're fighting with Purdue over them. I want to spend a little bit more time. So I'm going to send the friends and family. Now that we have more hours, we can try to get this middle linebacker here. You can never have too many good defensive players. Now, Dylan Rowe was the cornerback who I really want. We got to schedule a visit. And let's go ahead and schedule for week 9 at Auburn. Or at Kentucky, of course, against Auburn. No complimentary visits, but that's okay. At least there's no competition. Let's go with championship contender. Because we have that now. That's right. So if my thinking is correct. This says as much influence as possible. There's no way that this spending 40 does the same as sending the house. It says maximum influence of 1, 3. I don't know, though. Now, for this one, contact friends and family is more, right, for this specific recruit. So maybe it depends on the recruit. But that's, to me, that seems the way to go, right? And we could even soft sell this cornerback. We could soft sell on championship contender and brand exposure and playing time, right? We may be signing Dylan Rowe here soon. We have 325 hours left. Recruiting on this game is so well done. I mean, this Kentucky team is 7-0 right now. We're going to get some more recruits. We are a championship contender now. So Johnny Enos, 3-star recruit. Is this one we even need to look at? Or do we just... No, I don't think this is one we need. From Greenup, Kentucky. Pretty solid pass block. Look at awareness, 50. No, I'm going to say no on that. And this is Ezekiel Kumar, who's a gym player, an athlete scrambler, solid throw power, great speed, magician clear-headed. Are we on their list number 1? So, I mean, they want to come to Kentucky. What's the harm in keep in contact on social media? There's really no harm to that, right? Now, we also could get a complimentary visit if we bring them here. Oh, competitive visit. Okay, never mind. So let's go ahead and move Keenan Malik up here. This is the wide receiver, 6'2", I believe has a lot of speed, right? Yeah, 94 speed. Could be a very good physical wide receiver. Spectacular catch, 88. Should we also just go out to the prospect list and find some more? This wide receiver, we could try to find some fast, very fast wide receivers and sleepers. Ooh, this is that. These were, I forgot. So last episode, didn't we focus on receivers? And this was the one I really wanted right here. Yes. So let's go ahead and schedule the complimentary visit right here. Let's make sure we beat Auburn. So we are going to schedule, and we're going to talk about Coach Prestige. And we are going to search social media, and we're going to soft sell. You do not have enough hours. Ooh, that's right. Okay. Because we are competing with South Carolina. And proximity to home is important with this player. I still think this influence gain, going after the friends and family. So that's going to be 4 influence here, 3 influence here. That's 7. That's 8. So that's more than Sin the House. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. It says for maximum influence, though. To gain as much influence with them as possible. But the math just doesn't add up, right? Math just doesn't add up. It seems like... Let's go ahead and scout fully. Ooh, okay. Yes, yes, yes. How many hours do we have to free up to soft sell? Here, so we could take off DM player. Do we get more for a soft sell or not? They've got plenty of time before they make their decision. We've just got to make a big impact against Auburn in week 9 if they have not made their decision yet at that point. I don't know if we can get them, but we sure should try, right? This quarterback, I'm going to move down, and let's take a look at the other wide receivers here. Simon Cone, good speed, 6'2", from Georgia. We are not even close. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, no, we're not. Now, we could possibly get on Rashard Duggan's list here from Frankfort, Kentucky. Do they want proximity to home? We don't know. But we definitely have that. And they have good speed, good spectacular catch. We have the hours. But here's the question we have to ask ourselves. Do we go after them, or do we find a sleeper wide receiver 3-star with great speed? I say we do both. We're going to do that right there. We're going to keep sending stuff over. Now, you also wonder if Sin the House leads to more. You find out more about the player's motivation to the right versus doing social media, DM player, and friends and family. That's a good question. Ezekiel Kumar really likes us, so maybe Kumar we try to get a little bit more. We could move their position. You know? I know they're a quarterback, but we have Ajayi, who I really like. Now, Purdue's going heavy on him. You all see that? Look at the amount of Purdue influence he got last week. But we have Ajayi right here, who we're basically locking in. And this is probably going to be our quarterback. They're going to start probably sophomore year. Maybe. We'll see, right? We'll see. We may find one in the transfer portal as well. There's a lot of options here. This quarterback is much faster. So maybe it is worth spending a little bit more time on. Let's do it. What's the harm in sending friends and family? You know? We still have 225 hours left. Let's go to the prospect list. And we're going to look for speed now. So speed, we are going to... We're going to go to Texas. We're going to go to South Texas. We're going to find some fast wide receivers. I believe South Texas is the pipeline for like some of the fastest wide receivers. So we need to change wide receiver. And we're looking for sleepers. And who are at the stage of open, right? So these are at the early decision-making. Route runner, we want deep threat. Route runner. Deep threat right here. So there's one. I know they're 3-star, but you never know. Deep threat. They're so close to making a decision. We need to find someone who A deep threat wide receiver, 6'3". Any deep threat receivers, 5'8". I wonder if Kenyon Irwin, 5'8", 193 deep threat, add him to the list. There's no harm in just seeing, right? You're not expecting these to be like dominating. John Agadosi, deep threat from Missouri City, Texas. So that's all the 3-star. What if we look at top prospects right now who have not made a decision? Is there any like top prospects? So top prospects, wide receivers who are not close to making a decision. Simon Cohen, we've scouted this one, right? Yeah. We've removed him off the board. Paul Sneed. Didn't we scout this one? Deep threat? No, we didn't. Top 8, and they don't have a lot of influence right now. That could be the one. From Brownsburg, Indiana? Not in our pipeline, but that's fine. Looking for all the deep threat. Right there, 6'2" deep threat. Oh, we have Rashard Dugans on the list. Or Dugans. Physical receiver, physical. Otis Cribbs, route runner. I'm looking for speed. Deep threat. Ben Scales. Let's add them to the list. We're basically just trying to find one out of here. And I believe that should be most of them. So back to the recruiting board. We have 225 hours. Let's take a look at all these wide receivers. First, we're going to take a look at the 4-star ones. I thought I added much more than that. Is that all there was? Wow. Okay. I thought we added more than that. Clearly, there was not as many as I expected. But let's go ahead and scout. Ooh. They could be really fast. 94 speed. Okay. Paul Sneed. 94 speed. Good catching. Does not offer a scholarship yet. 96 speed. Okay. All right. 6 foot. Offer scholarship. How? Ooh, there's a lot of big schools going after him. A lot of big schools going after him. So let's go ahead and scout these 3-star ones from Texas, right? They could be super fast. 93, not bad. 95 speed. There we go. This was the 5'8" one. 93, okay. So 93 speed, 93 acceleration, 71 catching. I'm going to probably say no. I want a little more speed. There's no way we get these two either. Look at the schools going after them. It's just too late. It's too late. There's so many schools got so much influence on them. We have a better chance of these two 4-star ones, especially this one right here, because we're 6 on their list. This is massive. Offer scholarship and make sure we do it all here. So if the theory is correct, like, see, that's 3, 5, 6. Wins in the house would be 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So I guess it depends on the recruit, right? I think it seems to depend on the recruit. Now, before we do this, I'm going to go to before we advance the week, what we're going to do is spend our coaching points. So we have 10 coaching points. We're going to go to coaching abilities, and we're actually going to spend on recruiting wide receivers. Right here, wide receiver and tight end. Oh, we should have take less time to fully scout first. But this is the one I want. Most influential. Recruiting actions give a bonus to wide receivers. So there we have it. We got elite recruiter for wide receivers, which is going to help give us an influence boost. Recruiting is so fun. You also develop a relationship with the players. Like, I feel like, you know, like these names we're all going to remember, like, as they sign. Like, it's awesome. It's so well done. Nothing like recruiting. And so we're going to move these down. We're still second. They could decommit once Kentucky wins the national championship. Imagine. Let's not get carried away. But yeah, I do think that those are better than Send the House. I mean, they've got to be. I know it doesn't add up, right? It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But it's what it shows, right? And then bin scales, I don't know if we can get them, but we have time left. So why not do the same thing? So that's 3, 5, 6 versus Send the House would be 4. So it is better. It is better. So now we know. What do you all think? Are we looking good? Is this going to be the #1 recruiting class? Probably not. But is it going to be a good one? Yeah, it is. It is a good one. We've got some receivers that we're really trying to work hard to win over. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. We're not going to have the top class in the nation, that's for sure. Now, if we would have got both of those defensive tackles or defensive ends, we might have. I mean, the 2 5-star defensive ends, if we would have locked in those, that would have been fantastic. Let's go ahead and advance the week and see Kentucky Wildcats' new rank. Now, we'll get the recruit weekly recap, and then we'll see our rank. Moment of truth, everybody. After that big win, that's a statement. Look, Ty Hodges has narrowed down, and we are in the top 3. I believe we should be #1. Nobody else has made a decision yet. Yeah, we are well #1. We are definitely signing Ty Hodges. He's definitely going to be coming to Kentucky. Here's the moment of truth. Maxwell Harrison, SEC Defensive Player of the Week. He better be, right? 2 interceptions, 1 for a touchdown. Almost broke 2 for a touchdown. Much deserved. Can we get some hype in the comment sections for Maxwell Harrison? Are you kidding me? The junior just coming out big. We don't want him to get too many interceptions. He's going to go pro. Let's calm down. No, don't calm down. If you go pro, we'll be happy and celebrate. National Defensive Player of the Week as well. SEC and National Defensive Player of the Week. Are you kidding me? Take that, Florida. Take that. #6. We'll take it. So we have Auburn, and we have a lot of recruits visiting week 9. Now, if we lose this game, we don't lose much of anything influence-wise. But if we win, it's huge for our recruits, especially the offensive lineman, the 5-star offensive line, Baducci. That is a massive one. But let's take a look at the top 25. Oregon, Michigan, Utah, Miami, Oklahoma State, and Kentucky. Actually, seeing these records, that's actually pretty good. We will take 6, 100%. Alabama, 7. We're in front of Alabama. Let's go. Florida State, Syracuse, Georgia make out the top 10. Georgia somehow sneaking in there, 4-3 after Kentucky beat them. 6-1 Rutgers. Oh wow, they're having a season. 6-1 Iowa State. NC State 6-2. They're at 23. Ole Miss, the last team at the top 25, 4-3. They're just somehow barely holding on there to the. I would think they would actually be outside of the top 25. Ole Miss, because we crushed them, and they barely beat an FCS team. I cannot believe they're in the top 25, but we don't make the polls. We don't get to make those decisions, but we are #6. And if we beat Auburn, and we're going to keep moving up. Are you kidding me? Could this be the year for the national championship? If we keep playing smart, it is. If I lose focus and start throwing interceptions, yeah, we're not going to win anything. But we are the top team in the SEC right now, and we have a Week 9 matchup in the next episode. #6 Kentucky at home back in front of Big Blue Nation going up against Auburn. An SEC matchup. Auburn's had a great season. They're 5-2. We can actually go ahead and take a look at what their schedule has been so far this season and see who they played against. So taking a look at Auburn's schedule, they won 31-20 against an FCS team. They beat California 34-17. 31-17 win against New Mexico. They lost to Arkansas by 5, 35-30. And then they crushed the 12th-ranked Oklahoma 40-21. That is a massive win. They took down Georgia as well. Okay, Auburn is insane. They beat Oklahoma and Georgia back-to-back. And then they had a bye week and lost to Missouri by 1 point. So they're coming off of a loss. They're coming into Kentucky, a 6th-ranked Kentucky team whose defense is fired up right now. And our offense is running the ball so well. That's going to be a great game. It's a 3:30 p.m. game start time. And then they go into Vandy after that. Oh, it's going to be a game. They took down Georgia and Oklahoma. Auburn's having a big-time season, but what an episode. We shocked the world today and made a statement in Florida. We got the momentum. Maxwell Harrison gets all the credit, most of the credit for that, and honestly our entire defense, but Maxwell changed that game dramatically. Thank you all for all the one-times, all the hype, and positive, encouraging comments. You all are all legends. If you got some enjoyment, be sure to drop a like. It really helps these videos. Subscribe for more, and you can check the playlist in the description to see if any other episodes have went live. And you can also check out the other series I have going on for College Football 25, the Road to Glory Career Mode series, and plenty of other Career Mode content across many different sports games. We have Top Spin 2K25, MLB The Show 24, EA PGA Tour, PGA 2K23, plenty of sports game content you all can watch here on the Gamerability YouTube channel. I'll see you in the next one. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.